It's your boy, the Raging Thunder, Blazing Star, Blazing Mellow, right back with another one. What's good, y'all? Shout y'all out. Happy Friday, happy winter season, happy whatnot. It's actually not winter, but it's going to be winter tomorrow, so I decided to rush things. As usual. So we will get into it. We will get motherfucking into it briefly. I ain't going to be here for way too long. I always say this, but this time I sincerely mean it. I'm not going to be up here for way too long because it's goddamn Friday today and your boy is freezing like a motherfucker. It's cold as hell tonight. My breath is freezing, ladies and gentlemen, but let's get right into it. Actually, let's don't get right into it. Why should we get right into it? Because patience is a virtue. Patience is a damn virtue, one I seek to lack. One I seem to severely lack, so let me eat some before we get right into it. Okay? It's about to be winter time tomorrow. For me, it's about to be winter in a couple hours. It's goddamn after 10 for me. It's 24 for me right now, so it's about to be winter in a couple hours for me, you know what I'm saying? Let's take it easy. Let's take it schmeezy-meezy. No need to rush. Damn sure no need to worry. So let's just put everything into place. My earring is sitting. My goddamn jewelry is sitting. Where the fuck is my goddamn... My beats at? Come on. My beats are sitting left and right. Hold on a sec, left and right. And we're going to get straight into it after I eat my banana. And just wait for some couple people to join. Actually, let's just don't wait for that. That's the stupidest thing to wait for. That's the stupidest thing to wait for. Time is already running. Enough tomfoolery. Let's just dive right into it. Winter. Winter, ladies and gentlemen. Winter is of great spiritual significance. Because in winter time, look at nature. Everything is dying. Everything is separate, frozen, cold, death, alone, non-existent, absent, like somebody's father. Daddy, where you at? Absent, like goddamn winter time, like the goddamn father himself. Like the goddamn father time himself, you know what I'm saying? Everything is distant, nothing is there to be found. And this is beautiful. It is in fact beautiful. At least for somebody like me, for some Sagittarian asshole like me, for some Sagittarian moon ass like me, man, some shit like that is like music to my ears. I can be absent or say less, I will leave, man, because I don't like to stay whatsoever. There's nothing worth to nurture whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that motherfucking bullshit. I'm a goddamn Smaginarius moon. Miss me with that bullshit. Your boy does not like to stay around. I like to live 24/7. Jump in, jump out. Jump in, jump out. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? Like we're giving some motherfucking back shots, man. Jump in, jump out. Jump in, jump out. Jump in, jump out. This is like fun as hell for Sagittarius. This is like damn sure vital for us. That's all different story. Talking about winter time. Everything is distant. Everything is dry. Yeah, dry. You can say dry. It's dry, frozen, distant, separate, and whatnot. Because winter is the time of separation. I was saying earlier, absent like somebody's father, which is actually funny as hell, because if you think about winter time, it's initiated by Capricorn, which is the sign of Saturn. And it's not concluded, but it's fixated, and it's more like kept alive through Aquarius, which is also a Saturn energy. And Saturn is the goddamn father. Father time, father whatnot. Saturn is father. And Saturn is known to be a distant type of not entity, but energy. There we go. Saturn is to be known as a distant kind of energy. And is also linked with father energies. It is maturity. It is keeping your priorities straight. It is keeping things in check. It is not fucking around. It is not playing around. It's not like Leo. Yeah. What's good, my guys? Because I'm mocking my damn self because I am a Leo. I act that way. I act all not childish, but childlike. I act all fun and games, all yada, hiya, miha, all smiles and games and whatnot. But in wintertime, that shit is not appropriate. That shit is nowhere to be found, and it shouldn't be found anywhere unless you're watching my channel, because I'm a living representation of that energy, of like being childish and what, not childish, and childlike and whatnot, because I'm a damn Leo Sun Cancer ascendant. So, energetically, this is like the opposite of my energy. And instead of being like all goofy, moofy, fun and games and enjoyment up, for the lack of better words, you should be more to the point. You should be more reserved and more calm and more introverted than summertime energies. Because we're dealing with Saturn right here, with Saturn right here. We're dealing with Saturn. Saturn does not like to be all goofy, period. Saturn does not like to be all goofy. Because that shit doesn't mix. My banana has like seeds, what the fuck? Why on earth does my banana have seeds? What the fuck? That tastes nasty as fuck, man. Bitter as hell. Oh. Holy shit. What the fuck? Talking about bitter shit. We was talking about Capricorns. Nah, just kidding, man, for you. Talking about bitter shit when we talk about Capricorns. Or like winter in general, which is initiated by Capricorn. If you don't like astrology, you're like first of all retarded, and second of all, when we distance ourselves, no pun intended, funny energies. If we distance ourselves, if we separate ourselves from the word astrology, winter time is just when things are distant, dry, cut, cold, and not in union, and not necessarily alive. Energetically, you can see it on the face of people when it's winter time. Why do you think they even call it winter depression? Everybody looks like this during winter time because winter depression is a thing because nothing is going on. It is just nothing going on. You may even call it boring. Hence why Saturn is linked with boring shit like work, getting down to business, reality and whatnot. That shit is like fucking boring. That's not fun. It is the opposite of the sun and the moon. Especially the sun right here. Saturn is not necessarily fun. It's not all about sitting back, enjoying yourself, being happy, just being all out and about, being careless, and living just like everything is alright. Fuck no! In the life of a Capricorn, nothing is alright. In the life of a dead Capricorn, nothing is all fun and games. It is neither fun nor is it games. This is like the story of a Capricorn. It's neither fun nor games. It's just serious. I don't wanna call it boring because this is like kinda mean, but for me it's boring, but I guess to each his own. You came here as a Cap or like an Aquarius. It might be great fun for you. Everything is subjective. Hey. What's boring to me might be great fun to you. You know what I'm saying? So hold your horses. Hold your motherfucking horses. But anyways, without being too goofy and subjective, this is the time of being serious. This is the time of being serious, not a time. This is the time of being serious. And what does even serious mean? It sounds so vague. Not as in just sitting grumpy on your chair doing this. Okay, I was watching a goofy ass dude on YouTube. His name was Blazing Mellow. And Blazing Mellow was saying, I have to be serious. So I'm just doing this all day. Sitting on my ass and just doing this. No! This is not what being serious means. It is, but you have to be serious about something. You just can't be serious and be content with yourself. You have to be serious about something. And this is where the whole plot thickens. You have to be serious about something. It's like winter time to a T. It's too winter time to a goddamn T. You have to be serious about something and not just serious for the sake of being serious. Because at that point you're just doing nothing but expecting to be in a feeling and just waiting for your feeling to manifest things into your space. Which is really a lazy man's way of manifesting. I'm saying it works to a specific degree, but that degree is very slim and it's not very beautiful to rely on. That's all different story. But you have to be serious about something. And ironically enough, what you need to be serious about is what you care about. We're dealing with oppositions right here. You have to be serious about what you care. What you care. You're going to Cancer. You have to be serious about what you care about. Now you become whole in Capricorn season, in winter season, when it's like the first 30 days of winter. You have to be serious about what you care about. And now you're able to become whole. Now you're able to be whole. Yeah, you're being whole. No more accurate ways than explaining this, man. Than explaining that shit in that type of way. You're now becoming whole. Because every season, every time, 24/7, beyond astrology, beyond what goddamn sun the sign is in, beyond going on Astro Cafe, astroclock.com and seeing what degree the sun is in, you always have to become whole. And a good way is to imply the damn opposite energy. Talking about wintertime, you have to be serious, okay, but serious about what? Serious alone is Capricorn. You have to be serious about what? what you care about. Cancel, you know, looking in the opposite direction. You have to be serious serious about what you care about. And now you're on your way. Now you avoid doing this all day. He told me I need to be serious. So I'm just sitting on my ass, staring seriously into the air. Yeah, you seriously wasting your time. You seriously ain't shit right now. You seriously a goddamn asshole right now. You seriously a nobody right now. And nobody wants to be seriously retarded. You get what I'm saying? Like in Capricorn season, things get seriously retarded for a lot of people who already are retarded. One thing about life is, whatever's going on, you keep on being you. Whatever's going on, you keep on being you. So when it's the time to be serious, or when it's the time everybody is serious by default, you are just serious about being an asshole, because you was an asshole previously. You get what I'm saying? So life always goes on. Life always happens. So, as I was saying, when Capricorn season arrives, everybody gets serious. Everybody gets no longer so goofy. Everybody gets goddamn mature and goddamn straight to the point with shit. Everybody gets serious. But if you are retarded, you are being serious about being retarded. If you are lazy, now you become serious about being lazy. If you are somebody who jerks off 24/7, you are serious about jerking off 24/7 even harder. You get what I'm saying? Keyword harder. No homo, but you get the point. It's like an amplification of your own energy, which is already going on beyond the sun being in Capricorn. One thing about Saturn in general, or like Capricorn in general, is the seriousness, as I was just talking about. But people associate goddamn winter season, which is like Capricorn in Aquarius and Pisces. But let's just stick to Capricorn and Aquarius. Let's just stick to the Saturn signs. People associate Saturn with being stuck. Why is that shit? Why is that shit the case? Like even the whole energy of winter, like Archangel Gabriel, which is the whole space of winter, is all about being stuck, it's all about sinking. And you have to keep one thing in mind. To be stuck is to be very condensed and to sink in a shape and form. And this can't happen unless you are heavy. You're only heavy if you're extremely serious about something. Let's just make an example. But before we do that, let me goddamn back up from my microphone, because I'll be usually way too loud. So, let's just make an example. Imagine you're super serious about you not having your shit together. You are super serious about being anxious 24/7. This seriousness adds condensing of that energy you're serious about. When you're serious about being anxious, you condense the energy of being anxious. When you're serious about being happy, you condense the energy of being happy. Whatever you're serious about, you condense that shit. You bring it down south. Keyword south, we're dealing with like winter. Capricorn, Gabriel, sinking, heaviness. You bring it down south, and now you're stuck into it. You're stuck into it. Hence, people assign wintertime or like Capricorns and Aquarius as being stuck sometimes on the negative octave. The negative octave of this energy is being stuck. And this is the very reason for things to be stuck in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So keep in mind that being serious can sometimes backfire. Being serious, when you're serious about the wrong things, can destroy you. Now we're diving into why Capricorn is associated with tower moments. Because a tower is destruction. Especially in Aquarius season when the sun conjuncts Pluto, but we get ahead of ourselves. Let's just stick to Capricorn season. Tower moments are also associated with Saturn, with like Capricorn in particular, because Mars is exalted here. Tower moments, which are like moments in which you face destructions. Tower moments are moments in which you face things being taken away from you. Are very much associated with Saturn and Capricorn as a whole. Because when you're too serious about something, you condense and you freeze. You pretty much freeze. And when you're frozen, you can't get out of something and things look destructive. And too much pressure creates implosion, not explosion. Too much pressure creates implosion. To the point you combust, you compress, you implode. You don't explode, you burst. Based on your own pressure. It's like a thing in reality. If you dive to a sea level which is very low, you tend to not explode but implode because things get pressed together. And when you're too serious, when you're way too serious about whatever you're doing, you're pressing so much shit together. Just look at somebody who's very serious about their job, which is one of the most easiest things to be serious about. It's even ruled by the Saturn energy. Let's just say you're very serious about your job. You tend to stress out. You tend to lose your hairline, you tend to become sick, you tend to be nervous, you tend to be sluggish, you tend to be goddamn destroying yourself because you're compressing so many energies, which are now stuck to you, which are now bursting your own system. You get what I'm saying? So this is something you have to keep in mind of when we talk about winter time. You have possibilities to destroy yourself via tower moments, and you have possibilities to be stuck in a scenario via being too serious about something. So keep that shit in mind. Keep that motherfucking shit in mind. This is no monkey business. Ah, no pun intended, I'm eating goddamn bananas. This is no monkey business, you know what I'm saying? And you're hearing this from a Leo. Leo in Chinese astrology is a goddamn monkey. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happens I'm eating bananas right now, which is kind of fucked up. But you get the drill. You get the drill like a goddamn UK person would. You know what I'm saying? Drill music is ass. Drill music is motherfucking ass. It's just as being stuck in a situation which is now leading to you combusting and being pressured in your own circumstance, which is goddamn not sexy whatsoever. That shit is not sexy whatsoever, let me tell you so much, man. But let's just dive into some positive sides. Let's just flip the switch into some positive type of natures. Positively, you're able to initiate some foundation in your life in wintertime. You're able to manifest some foundation in which all worries diminish. Because Capricorn is the energy of safety after all. When it's practiced right, you are able to manifest safety after all, which is done by being diligent and by working, similar to Virgo. But somebody who is serious about something which is worth being serious about in Capricorn season manifests results in which worries, instability, insecurity, and I guess the feeling of homelessness, metaphorically speaking, is diminished. Because Capricorn is about having something to work on or having something to work upon. And internally speaking, if you have something to work upon or if you have something to just show up for as something you put in on a day-to-day basis, you have a job in the spiritual world. It sounds very ridiculous, but let me explain. Capricorn energy is about acquiring a job in the spiritual world. And having a job in the spiritual world just means you having a purpose, you having something to work upon, you having something to goddamn carry out as far as a responsibility you like to carry out. Because you need to understand everything is a goddamn story which is goddamn back and supported by the previous sign in astrology. When we are diving into Capricorn season, we just came from Sagittarius season. In Sagittarius season, you should be clear about what motivates you. What is your why? What is your goddamn purpose? And what is it you believe in? And now when you're straight in Sagittarius season, when you are clear, when you are very clear about what you believe in, you tend to have no doubts when it comes to working on that shit. Now you have your dream intact. Now you have your purpose intact. And now you dive into goddamn Capricorn season, in which it is pretty much time and very much time to work upon everything you was clear about in Sagittarius season. Goddamn, you get what I'm saying? Everything is cohesive. Everything is cohesive because life is a goddamn song and everybody has a verse. And a verse is cohesive. A verse carries out a theme. And that theme is carrying on to the next verse, to the next part, to the next structure, to the next bar, you name it. Everything is very cohesive. So you have to keep that shit in mind. Ooh, I need to take a breather. There we go. Ooh, relief. Goddamn relief. Let me lighten up, physically speaking. Let me goddamn pull my jacket to the side because this is actually a perfect synchronicity. Capricorn is all about layers. They even say Saturn has many rings. Saturn has many routines, many disciplines, many rings about its orbit, which is made up. But you get the allegory. Saturn is about having 10,000 layers. It is about structuring your layers. It is about separating from layers, which I just did. I just goddamn removed my jacket from my body. It's about removing layers or obtaining layers, because layers are to be removed or layers are to be included into your space. And you have to judge, you have to have discernment what you need to do. Sometimes you have to get rid of a layer because it's just unnecessary. Too much layers make you sluggish, too much layers make you fatigue, too much layers make you goddamn heavy, fat as fuck. You're like obese in the spiritual world. You're like obese as fuck in the spiritual world. If you have 10,000 layers, if you have 10,000, I guess, filters, responsibilities, things to worry about in your space, this is like a layer. A layer is something to worry about. A layer is something to put onto your space. A responsibility, something to work on, something to participate in, something to keep in mind, something to have on your mind, you name it. This is like a layer. And the layer sometimes need to be accumulated if you don't get your life together. Because a layer is bringing stability, hardness, and heaviness. Heaviness is sometimes needed because somebody who's not serious needs to be heavy. Somebody who's just goofing around. Somebody who's just living vicariously. La la la, yeah, yeah, ooh, ah, ooh. Somebody who's just vicariously happy. Unresponsible needs to have some layers in their life. Sometimes you need to get a job. Sometimes you need to strengthen up your discipline. Sometimes you need to work. Sometimes you need to put in work. Sometimes you need to be heavy, which is putting your spirit down. So you're not all over the place. Because if you're not heavy to a certain degree, you're too loose. And now you're like flying around unstructured, happy for no reason. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to be happy to anchor yourself down into reality, to have yourself founded in reality. And this is when you need to put on some layers. You get what I'm saying? To make it even simpler. If you have zero responsibilities and you just sit on your ass being entertained all day, keyword entertained is the very wrong thing to be in Capricorn season because this is more some Leo type shit, which is in conjunction. And the sun even opposes Saturn by default in its archetype in Leo. If you're just too entertained, too careless, too happy, too light on your feet, you need to develop some layers. You need to develop some level of responsibility. Because this is bringing order, structure, and some sort of purpose in your life. You get what I'm saying? Because Capricorns, little do you know, ironically, even though Jupiter falls, they are all about having a purpose. They are all about having something to carry out. Because Capricorn likes to carry out shit. And by default, carrying out is back and supported by having a purpose. So Capricorn energy is actually pretty much conducive to Sagittarius energy. Because the way I see it, Capricorn energy is carrying out Sagittarius. Sagittarius is like the raw inspiration, the raw vision. And Capricorn is carrying out that raw vision. You get what I'm saying? So these things are very cohesive and conducive to each other. You get what I'm saying? But that's not the point. Let's dive into when you need to get rid of a layer. On the flip side, layers give you responsibility and stability. But layers can also trap you. This is what I was teasing earlier. This is what I was pointing to earlier. Layers can also make your life hard to the point there is so much pressure in your life. To the point there is so much going on in your life. To the point you got them crack. You got them implode based on the pressure you was putting on yourself because you was getting too heavy. Too many layers make you heavy. And being too heavy is creating pressure, which is killing your spirit. It is killing your spirit. It is making you stuck. The spirit doesn't like to be stuck, and everybody has a spirit. So too many layers make you stuck. Too many responsibilities. Too many things to participate in. Too many things to put over you. No pun intended, I just put on my jacket. God damn, another synchronicity. Too many things of that nature make your life unbearable. Unbearably hard. Extremely unbearably hard. And this is something you need to be aware of. This is something you need to track. This is something everybody has to judge for their own self. Do I need to get rid of layers or do I need to obtain some layers? And now you have to be wise to determine which one is the case. Now you have to be goddamn in harmony with yourself to decide what you need and what you don't need. I can't tell you what you need. You can tell what you need. I got what you need. On some pop song type shit. You have what you need. I don't have what you need. And you know what you need. And you know what you don't need. You feel me? I got what you need. No, I don't. You got what you need. The fuck was Pop Smoke about, man? No wonder he's dead. No, I'm just kidding. Rest in peace. But, in all seriousness, keyword seriousness. Winter time is very spiritual. Because in winter, everybody gets serious, which is beautiful. We need to get serious. Life is not so unserious as it seems. We all like to say, yeah, life is just one unserious ass thing. Life is just a fleeting ass sensation, which is true. But while you are alive, you have to treat things seriously. You just can't be living vicariously. You are already alive, so get serious, my god. My god, man, get fucking serious. My fucking god, man. Get serious. You are alive, so play life properly. Act out properly. Which takes seriousness, which takes you, goddamn, being about something. And now we get into the next point, being about something. You have to be about something in Capricorn. Really, you have to be about something all your life. But especially in Capricorn season, you have to be about something. You just can't be serious about some shit which is not worth being serious about. You have to be about something. What are you about? What are you about? Seriously, what the fuck are you about? Are you about some bullshit? Okay, you will be seriously invested in bullshit in Capricorn season. Are you about some creativity? Okay, you will be seriously invested in creativity in Capricorn season. It is like an amplifier. And ironically, Capricorn is like Cancer, in a way. Because we're dealing with discipline. Discipline is doing something over and over and over again. Which is Capricorn, which is constantly putting in external work. But Cancer is devotion, which is also putting something out over and over and over again. Because both of these energies are tenacious as hell. Cancer, when Cancer cares about something, Cancer goes all the way with something. But when Capricorn is disciplined about something, Capricorn also goes all the way about something. You get what I'm saying? So Capricorns and Cancers really don't have much difference when it comes to being tenacious. Both are tenacious. You get what I'm saying? Both are fucking tenacious and both can be destructive. Because a Cancer and a Capricorn both have a hard time letting go of shit. A Cancer is just caring too much and a Capricorn is serious way too much. And being serious and being too caring, which is being sensitive, is one of the same thing. When you're serious about something, you're very sensitive. Just look at your boss. Your boss is very serious about his goddamn position. If you put some dirt on his goddamn name, your boss will start to tweak. This is some sense of sensitivity. No pun intended, no wordplay intended. But this is a sense of sensitivity. Being serious is actually being sensitive, but just on a different type of level. Not even level, but in a different type of way, which is still part of the same spectrum. It is still part of the same type of energy. Being serious and being sensitive is one of the same thing. It is just a different word, a different look for the same type of thing. You get what I'm saying? So, it is very vital to have something which is worth to be disciplined about. And as I was saying earlier, now we're putting in holistic natures. You have to put in discipline, Capricorn, about what you care about, Cancer. Now you are becoming whole. Now you're becoming goddamn fulfilled in Capricorn season. Now you're becoming whole. Because every season you have to do some type of alchemy to become whole. Because if you focus too much on the energy of one season, you tend to become one-sided, which is not good at all. You're just one-sided. You're just heavy on the right side and you lack the left side. The right side will be Capricorn. What's rightfully the thing to do? What's right to do? What's right to do is to be disciplined. But what are you disciplined about? You can't be disciplined for the sake of being disciplined. You need to be disciplined about something. What is it? It is what you care about. It is what's inside of your heart, coming from Cancer, coming from the left type of spectrum. You know what I'm saying? So initiate that holistic sensation within yourself in Capricorn season. Care. I meant to say be disciplined about what you care about. Put in both words together. Now you become a full circle. You know what I'm saying? Now you become a full fucking circle. You know the fucking drill, like a UK person would. You know the fucking drill. Always strive for holistic natures. And a good way to do that using astrology is just to look at the opposite sign and include traits you lack, based upon you possessing a specific archetype. But when the sun is in one sign as above, we will all be that archetype in our own specific way, because we all have a specific zodiac sign. You know what I'm saying? That's just a lesson for your ass. That's just a lesson for your motherfucking ass. How late is it? Damn, it's almost goddamn 11 p.m. for me. What the fuck? Time is flying like a motherfucker. Time is flying like a motherfucker. It is late as hell, man. It is late as hell, man. What the fuck? I was making music for way too long. But talking about music, what the fuck are you serious about? What are your plans? What are your plans? Keyword plans. What are your plans? Y'all tell me y'all plans. I'm nosy. I'm nosy as hell. Y'all tell me y'all plans. Tell me y'all damn plans. I'm nosy as hell, man. I'm nosy as hell. I need to see some gossip. You know what I'm saying? I need to be involved in some type of gossip. What the fuck are your plans? Tell me your plans and I'll judge your plans. You know what I'm saying? But truthfully, winter is a very beautiful time spiritually speaking, beyond astrology. Because now you are like more introverted. You are forced to be introverted. Because during winter time, it is not a good idea to go outside because things are cold, things are not warm, things are not inviting. You know what I'm saying? So winter time, spiritually speaking, is a time of retractiveness. It is a time of going inside of yourself and coping. I like to chalk winter time up as being a time for coping. Because during winter time, everybody's internal. Everybody is extra internal. We are always internal, but in winter time, everybody is extra internal. So, this is a time of coping. And looking at what you've done. Keyword, looking at what you've done. Winter time is a time to look at what the fuck you have done throughout the whole year. Winter time is a time of revisiting what was going on. And it's a time to structure and to judge. Keyword judge. This is also a part why Saturn is exalted in the Libra archetype. It is a good time to judge what's right and what wasn't right. Especially in Aquarius season. In Aquarius season, we will be separated from our own individuality. The Sun will be away and Saturn will be at home. And we will be in opposition. Because Saturn, in and of itself, is the planet of opposition. When we inhabit and when we embody the traits of being in opposition with our own individuality, we separate ourselves from ourselves. This is why Aquarian natives, Aquarian born people, tend to be very aloof because they don't act, they rather separate and talk about something from a distance. You get what I'm saying? Compared to Leo, Leo is just in something and acts something out. Leo is the thing. You can see me. You can see how intense I am. You can see how I am doing too much in every last of my live streams because I'm a damn Leo. Because Leo is inside of the lens. Leo is and Aquarius ain't. Leo is, Aquarius is not. Aquarius likes to be distant. Aquarius doesn't like to be inside of a form. You get what I'm saying? But Leo likes to be it. Leo likes to be seen as it. Leo likes to walk in it. But Aquarius is not like that. Aquarius is Saturn opposing the Sun. Being opposing towards individuality. Which even means to be opposing towards your own individuality. Aquarian people don't even like to act. They don't even like to be seen. Because they see that shit as something which shouldn't be done because the Sun is away here. But you get the drill. You get the drill. Like a goddamn UK person would, part 3. You get the motherfucking drill. In wintertime, we are separated from ourselves. In Capricorn season, we are separated from the moon. We are separated from our heart. We see and we are externalized based on what we care about. Imagine this is your heart chakra. When Capricorn season hits, Saturn will be activated and the moon will be away. Which means you will be separate, distant, and in opposition, Saturn, towards your heart, towards the moon, towards what you feel about. So when the Sun hits Capricorn, which is an hour for me, it's like damn near 11 p.m. for me, the Sun will hit Capricorn in an hour, from my POV. When the Sun will hit Capricorn, you're already feeling this because the Sun's on the cusp. When the Sun hits Capricorn, you will be separated from what you care about. Not as in removed and not having access to what you want to care about, but as in you are seeing what you care about for what it is, because you're no longer inside of it. You're now seeing it externally, face to face, opposition to opposition, face to face. Now you're able to judge, and now you're able to either separate or attach different things based on what you care about. Let me explain as I take a cough. Damn. When you are separated from what you care about, you see the reality of what is inside of your heart. You see the true nature of what is inside of your heart. And now you can cast judgment, and now you can structure your life even better. Because now you're able to see things for what they truly are, because you're no longer inside of that lens. And when you're outside of it, you have like a 360 view. You have a nice overview to what you care about, via being separated from it. And in Aquarius season, the same thing applies, but just for your individuality, actions, courage, you name it. For the Sun instead of the Moon. And do the math on that, man. Do the astro math on that. I don't want to break that down because it's unnecessary. So yeah, winter time is a time of beauty. Winter time is a time of beautifulness. It is so beautiful. It is so peaceful. It is so quiet. It is so organized. It is so clean. Winter time is so clean, spiritually speaking, because you have time. Keyword time. Saturn deals with time. You have a lot of time to deal with you. Hence, I like to call winter season coping season. You have time to cope. You have time to take care of yourself. You have time to see things for what they truly are without being too stuck in that type of lens. You get what I'm saying? It is coping season. It will be coping season, and coping is healthy. We all need to cope. We all need to have proper coping mechanisms in order to move on in life. Because if we don't, we will be stuck in one shape or form. Keyword stuck. As I was saying previously at the beginning, this is the negative side of Capricorn. Being stuck, foundated, and goddamn frozen in a shape and form. So yeah. How late is it? I just checked the time, I'm fucking stupid. I'm extremely retarded. Man, I smell good today, I ain't gonna lie. I smell amazing, man, what the fuck? I smell like a cherry. I smell beautiful, I smell so sweet today. I wish y'all could smell me right now. I smell extremely beautiful, I ain't gonna lie, man. I smell like a goddamn cherry. Damn! What the fuck? I smell amazing today, what the fuck? Goddamn cologne is hitting. The goddamn cologne is hitting. Fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. But yeah, my guys and my girls and my whatnot, what the fuck are y'all plans? What the fuck are y'all serious about? I'm serious about jerking off. I'm serious about watching hentai. I'm serious about beating my meat. I'm serious about being nobody. I'm serious about not taking a shower. I'm serious about not taking care of my hygiene. People are serious about a shit ton of bullshit. Straight bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Serious about bullshit, which is goddamn atrocious to see. Extremely atrocious to see. What the fuck are y'all on? What the fuck are y'all on? What the fuck are y'all on, man? Seriously. Keyword seriously. Because I have some plans. I have some serious plans. I want to push out my music on SoundCloud. This is one of my plans. Another plan I can't tell y'all because it's too private. And my third plan is not even a plan, but I want to be... Now, I don't want to even talk about that, man. Let's just keep it SoundCloud. Because I'm a very secretive individual. I'm a Scorpio South Node. I'm a Cancer Lilith. I don't like to share too much because it makes me uncomfortable. Your boy has issues. Your boy is low-key introverted. I don't like to share too much, which seems contradictory because I'm a whole fire sign. And I seem to be very expressive and whatnot, but... I'm a whole Twilight. Let's just keep it at that, man. I'm complicated. I'm complicated. I am in fact complicated. Let's just keep it at that, man. Let's just keep it at that. We all have issues. Hey. We all have issues. We all have issues. We all have issues. You know what I'm saying? We all have issues. But I have Saturn in Cancer. So I restrict what I care about. I don't even show it. Because one thing about Saturn. Saturn doesn't reflect light. It means Saturn is a dark energy. It doesn't like to externalize itself. It doesn't like to be seen, unlike the sun, which it opposes. Unlike the moon, which it opposes. You get what I'm saying? Saturn is a very retractive and internal and introverted energy. It is separate. It is separate. It is very much separate. It doesn't like to be shown. Even in science, they say Saturn doesn't reflect light because Saturn is a dark energy. Saturn is not a real planet, but the energy is pretty much real. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah. What on earth are y'all about? Tell me your plans. Tell me your plans. I'm nosy. Tell me your... Oh, fuck. Tell me your... No, get off my screen. What the fuck? Tell me your plans. I'm nosy. Give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Was Gumma, Geistgröße and whatnot. It's your boy Blaze, man with the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star, right back with another one. Part 2, I'm right back with another one. It is also a time to be mature. To not be a fool. Don't be no... I just did my whole introduction and my fucking retarded old. Don't be no motherfucking fool. And don't be naive. Yeah, I know. You will cheat on me, but I will trust you again. Yeah, I know you was fucking 10,000 dudes when I was at work, but I will take you back again, baby. Yeah, take my hand. Take my hand. I got them. How do you say that shit? I got them. Forgive you. See, forgiving is not in my vocabulary. Forgiving is not in my vocabulary, hence I had a hard time reminding myself of what that word even means. Damn. Forgiving is not in my vocabulary. Ah! Because this is also a time of holding grudges. Of being bitter. Which is actually healthy sometimes. Holding a grudge reminds you to not be a fool again. Holding a grudge reminds you why you was not even trusting somebody in the first place. So, be bitter if you have to. Saturn is all about being bitter and being like grudgy. Similar to Cancer. Because this is an energy of being serious and not forgetting. Saturn doesn't forget, it deals with time. It deals with taking your time because Saturn moves slow. Time moves slow. Like this goddamn song. Time moves slow. Time moves slow. Hence, it takes a lot of time to accumulate what even Saturn is. Saturn is reality. It takes a shit ton of time to accumulate reality. And I am sure does. And I am sure does. And crazy things happen in reality. Crazy things happen in reality because they don't keep track of how they create reality. Hence you see all kinds of stupid shit going on online and in real life. Because people don't keep track on how they create reality. Now they manifest stupid as results in character. Now we're diving into the opposite lens of Leo character, which is opposing reality. If you don't keep track of reality, you have a weird ass character. You have a weird ass character. You have an extremely questionable ass character. Let me explain. When you don't track reality, you are unorganized in spirit. We're talking in spirit. We're talking about the spirituality of things. When you don't keep track of reality, you are unorganized in spirit. Because reality is an internal energy. This right here is not reality. Because this is a made up after effect illusion. What is reality is this right here. Not my body, not my beautiful body, but what's inside of me. This is what reality is to a T. What's inside of you. And if you don't keep track of reality, which is internal, within you is reality. Not this right here. This is meaningless. It only has meaning because of the internal. The physical reality is not reality whatsoever. What is reality is what's inside of you. And if you keep track of what's inside of you, which is reality, you have a nice character as a consequence. Because Saturn and the Sun go hand in hand. They even oppose each other. Hence, people who don't keep track of what's real, people who don't have the reality of what's even fucking real in track, they have weird ass characters. They act delusional. They act uncharismatic. They act extremely weird because they wasn't taking care of reality. They wasn't tracking reality. You get what I'm saying? So, if you see somebody who's corny as hell, if you see somebody who's questionable as hell, if you see somebody who's as charismatic as my dad's grandpa, rest in peace my grandpa, you know that person doesn't know reality. That person can't see what's right. That person is purely in a delusion. Keyword delusion, which is not about reality. So keep that shit in it. Leo and Saturn, or Leo and Capricorn and Aquarius go hand in hand. That shit goes hand in hand. You get the drill? I think you get the drill by now. I'll stick around for 2 more minutes and then I'll leave. Then I'll leave. My SoundCloud is bugging! I was making a SoundCloud account, but it said I'm a bot. It said, now we don't trust you. What the fuck? So I had to goddamn upload my goddamn shit on my PC. Which is fucking phony as hell. I guess my goddamn phone is being not able to create a SoundCloud account or something. This is fucking ridiculous. But anyways, my guys and my whatnot. Boundaries. One last thing, boundaries. Like the thorns on a rose. Boundaries. Bound Aries. Peep the word. Bound Aries. Bounding Aries. Bound Aries. Bound Aries. Bound Aries. Bounding your Aries. Bounding your Aries. Boundaries are bounding your individuality. Bounding your Aries. Hence, Saturn falls in Aries is a big ass correlation, and Mars is exalted in Capricorn. Bounding Man, I'm way too cold just to have one view. What the? Yeah, there we go. I have two views. Ah, goddamn manifested it. Boundaries. Bound Aries. Bound Aries. Bounding Aries. Boundaries are bounding your Aries. Bounding your individuality. Hence, Saturn falls in Aries. Hence, Mars is exalted in goddamn Capricorn. Because boundaries are what's guarding your individuality. Boundaries are goddamn shielding your individuality. They are bounding your Aries for a reason. It's called bound Aries for a reason. Bounding your Aries. So, somebody without boundaries has an improper sense of individuality. You get what I'm saying? And this is something you need to take care of in Capricorn season. Bounding your Aries. Bound your individuality. Don't let anybody in. Somebody might knock on your door, spiritually speaking. Knock, knock. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I'm homeless. Let me in. Let me goddamn empty your refrigerator. Let me in. Let me take a bath. Let me in. Let me sleep on your bed. Let me in. No! Stay out. Stay out of my space. You don't need to let anybody in. Bound your Aries. Bound your individuality. One big thing in Capricorn season. One big thing everybody has to get a hold of. And with that being said, I have 4%. If you have any question, ask. If you have any comment, express yourself. Because I will be gone in a couple seconds. I have 3 goddamn percent. So y'all say something if y'all want to. As I take a sip. If not, your boy will leave. I won't even wait, I'll leave immediately. This has been a good live stream, Uncle Lehman. This has been seamless and smooth. Time was flying like nothing. I feel like I was talking for 5 minutes and already 46 minutes have been passed. That shit's crazy. So yeah, it's time to be serious. What are you serious about? Some people are serious about bullshit. I'm serious about playing video games. I'm serious about jerking off. See, everybody's serious about something, but what are you serious about? That being said, your boy will head out. Peace out. Y'all take care of yourselves. And I'll catch you guys soon enough. Y'all enjoy yourselves. And I wish y'all a happy winter season. Happy winter transit to all of y'all. Peace out. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care.